Have you ever met someone who walks into a room and just changes the atmosphere? They do not say a word, they do not put on a show, but their presence does not ask for attention. Tyrks commands it. People thought he was an open book, that he was easy to read and simple to control. They saw his quietness and mistook it for weakness. They saw his composure and called it passivity. What they could not see was the fortress he was building inside himself, brick by silent brick, with principles forged in the fires of ancient wisdom. This kind of presence is not a gift. It is built in the silence when you are ignored, in the sting of betrayal, in that quiet moment you realize you were made for more, but life kept asking you to be less. What if the quietest person in the room was also the most powerful? This is not about being loud or aggressive. Violence is the lowest form of dominance. This is about building an internal order so deep that the chaos of the outside world cannot touch you. It is about becoming quietly dangerous. Dangerous not to other people, but to manipulation, to disrespect, and to anyone who expects you to be a pawn in their game. Armed with 5 ancient Stoic habits, the underestimated person transforms from a target into a strategist, someone who sees through manipulation and acts with devastating precision. They become unreadable, not because they are hiding something, but because their actions are driven by principles, not impulses. Today, we are opening the playbook of the great Stoics, from Marcus Aurelius to Seneca and Epictetus, to give you these 5 habits. This is your blueprint to reclaim control, build that inner fortress, and let your silence speak louder than their noise ever could. One, the illusion of loudness and the power of quiet. Our world gets power all wrong. We are taught to believe that strength is loud. It is the person who speaks first, argues the loudest, and constantly broadcasts their every achievement and opinion. We mistake volume for authority, but the Stoics knew this was just an illusion. They understood that real enduring power is not demonstrated, it is embodied, it is quiet, it is controlled, and it is forged inside you. Think about it. How much energy is wasted on performance, on explaining yourself, chasing validation, and reacting to every little provocation. Each of these actions is a withdrawal from your mental bank account, leaving you drained and vulnerable. The loud man is a leaky vessel. He gives away his plans, his emotions, and his weaknesses for free. He is predictable, and because he is predictable, he is controllable. The quietly dangerous person operates on a different level entirely. They have learned from the Stoics that their mind is the only thing they have absolute control over. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is not about becoming a passive doormat. It is about a strategic retreat of your energy from the messy outside world and reinvesting it into your inner citadel. It is the conscious choice to stop reacting and start observing, to stop explaining and start doing. This shift is the foundation for everything that follows. It is the moment you realize your silence, your stillness, and your discipline are not signs of absence. They are the very instruments of your power. Habit 1. Silent observation. Strategic listening without revealing your hand. The first habit is practicing strategic silence. The smartest person in the room is never the one who is talking the most. It is the silent watcher who sees what everyone else misses. While others are busy competing for airtime and revealing their positions, the quiet observer is gathering intelligence. They do not just listen to the words being said, they listen for what is not being said. They notice the subtle shift in body language, the flicker of doubt in someone's eyes, the alliances forming and breaking in real time. This habit comes from the Stoic practice of paying attention. Marcus Aurelius wrote constantly about observing the chaos of the Roman court from a detached place, watching the frantic ambitions of others without getting swept up in the drama. This is not passive at all. It is active surveillance of the human landscape. You let people talk. You let them reveal their motives, their fears, their entire strategy. People love the sound of their own voice, and in their need to be heard, they will hand you everything you need to know. Why is this so dangerous? Because you are gathering information without giving any of your own away, you become a black box. People will assume your silence is a lack of knowledge, so they speak freely. They think you are harmless, so they do not guard their intentions. Underestimation becomes your single greatest asset. In practice, this means you need to master the art of the pause. When you are asked a tough question in a meeting, do not rush to answer. Just hold the silence for a beat longer than what feels comfortable. Watch as others scramble to fill the void. In an argument, instead of firing back a retort, just listen. Really listen. Let the other person empty their emotional clip. Often they will talk themselves into a corner or reveal the real issue hiding beneath the surface. You speak only when you have something more valuable than silence to offer. And because you have seen everything, when you finally speak, your words are not just noise. They are precise, strategic, and they land with undeniable weight. Habit 2. Emotional stillness, mastery or reactions. The second habit is the art of emotional stillness. Picture it. Someone insults you, your boss unfairly calls you out, or a project you poured your heart into fails. The natural impulse is to react. Your face gets hot, your heart pounds, your mind races with 1,000 counterattacks. This is the exact moment a manipulator is waiting for. They have found your strings, and now they can play you like a puppet. The person who can control your emotions controls you. The Stoics taught that it is not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. This is the key to emotional stillness. It is the understanding that your emotions are just signals, not commands. Anger, fear, jealousy, it's all just data. A truly powerful person does not suppress these feelings. They observe them, analyze them, and then choose how to respond. The power is in that pause between the stimulus and your response. This stillness is terrifying to people who rely on emotional leverage. When they throw an insult and get nothing back but calm, unwavering eye contact, their weapon is useless. They are left standing alone in their own drama. Marcus Aurelius said it best. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. You do not win by outshouting them. You win by refusing to play their game. Your peace becomes your power. This is not about being a robot. It is about mastering your inner world so the outer world cannot master you. When you stop reacting, you start dominating the emotional landscape. People who are used to getting a rise out of others become deeply unsettled by your presence. They cannot read you, they cannot predict you, and they cannot control you. Your calm is a mirror that shows them their own chaos. To practice this, start small. The next time you feel a surge of anger from a comment online or frustration in traffic, just watch the feeling. Name it. Ah, there is anger. Breathe. Remind yourself you do not have to act on it. This tiny act of observation creates distance. With practice, that distance becomes an unbreachable fortress. You can feel an emotion fully without becoming its slave. And a person who cannot be emotionally manipulated is a person who cannot be defeated. Habit 3. Clarity of judgment. Precise value assessment. The third habit is to develop a relentless clarity of judgment. We live in a world of pure noise, gossip, social media outrage, trending opinions, and a million other distractions. Most people get swept away by this tide, their values changing with whatever is popular that day. Their minds are cluttered with second-hand opinions and emotional reactions to things that just do not matter. To be quietly dangerous is to learn to cut through this fog with the sharp blade of reason. This is the practice of judging the true value of things. It is the ability to look at any situation, strip away the drama and the social pressure, and see it for what it really is. Before you act or react, you have to ask yourself two simple questions. Is this true? And is this important? A person with clear judgment cannot be swayed by the tools of mass manipulation. They are immune to hype and cannot be shamed by popular opinion. They do not get drawn into petty drama because they have already assessed it as worthless. They are playing a different game, one with a longer timeline and higher stakes. While everyone else is fighting over trivial things, they are focused on what actually matters. Seneca, one of the wealthiest men in Rome, constantly practiced this. He would ask himself if his status, his possessions, or the opinions of others truly had value. He knew that society puts a high price on things that are ultimately worthless: fame, luxury, the approval of the crowd. The person who frees themselves from these false values becomes incredibly powerful because they can no longer be threatened by the loss of them. In your own life, this means creating a ruthless filter for what you allow to occupy your mind. When you hear office gossip, ask, is this relevant to my work or my character? When you feel the pull of outrage from a headline, ask, does getting angry about this serve any real purpose, or is it just a distraction? This is not about being cynical. It is about being strategic with your most valuable resource, your attention. This clarity allows for devastatingly precise action. Because you are not clouded by emotion or noise, you see the most effective path forward. If this is hitting home, and you feel that strategist inside you waking up, then subscribe and join our community. We are all dedicated to applying this timeless wisdom to the modern world. Your journey to becoming unshakable is just getting started. Habit 4. Guarded access. Protecting your time and energy. The fourth habit is to treat your mind, time, and energy like a guarded fortress. Most people operate like a public park, letting anyone and everyone come in, set up shop, and dump their trash. They answer every text, attend every meeting, and engage in every pointless conversation. They say yes when they really mean no, all to avoid a moment of discomfort. The result: a life lived on someone else's terms, their energy constantly drained by vampires and their focus shattered. The Stoic understands that access to their inner world is a privilege, not a right. Marcus Aurelius saw his mind as a citadel, and he was the gatekeeper. This habit is about building and enforcing your boundaries, not with anger, but with quiet, firm resolve. What does this look like? It means saying no calmly, without feeling the need to give a long-winded excuse. Thank you for the invitation, but I cannot make it. It means letting the phone ring when you are focused. It means curating your social media and unfollowing accounts that just stir up negativity. It means quietly walking away from conversations that turn to gossip or complaining. You simply remove yourself. The dangerous part of this is how it redefines your value to others. When you are always available, your time is seen as cheap. But when you are selectively available, your presence becomes a commodity. People start to respect your time because you respect it first. They might be confused or even a little offended by your new boundaries. Let them. Your peace is not up for negotiation. This is not about becoming a hermit. It is about being intentional. You still engage with the world. You still help others, but you do it from a position of strength and choice, not out of obligation. You allocate your time, focus, and energy with the precision of a strategist, saving your best for the people and goals that truly matter. You become a force of nature, not because you do more, but because you are distracted by less. Conclusion. We started with the image of a person they thought was an open book, only to find they were a silent fortress. That transformation is not a mystery. It is a discipline. It is the result of cultivating these 5 Stoic habits. It begins with silent observation, where you learn that listening is a weapon, not a weakness. It builds with emotional stillness, where you become the calm in the storm. It is sharpened by clarity of judgment, letting you cut through the noise with precision. It is protected by guarded access, where your inner peace is sacred territory. And it is perfected with humility and ingenuity, where you detach from your ego to become an unstoppable force for truth. These are not just ideas. They are a training manual for the modern world. Real power does not need to shout. It is not found in a raised voice, but in a steady gaze. It is not in the chase for attention, but in the quiet confidence of a mind that has mastered itself. Let them underestimate you. Let them mistake your silence for weakness. While they are busy playing their loud and frantic games, you will be building. You will be observing. You will be becoming the strategist they never saw coming, and the force they can never control.